Presented by Lazy Boy Studios.
Hello, and welcome to Dungeon Tales. My name is Chris, and I'll be your Dungeon Master this evening. First off, we're going to start off with the character introductions. We'll start off with Mark.
All right, I'm Mark, and I'm playing Sunny, and I am a unicorn sorcerer.
Okay. And Rain?
Hi, you might remember this character from before. I'm playing Kun, the human rogue who will be the odd one out in this party so far.
Okay. And Tyler.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play a brown bearskin barbarian named Bear.
Okay. So
Try saying that 5 times fast.
No, not this time. Good. So here's we're going to set the scene here. So you're in this town of, I don't know, we'll name it Tree Place. You're in the town of Tree Place, and in this town, it's bustling full of adventures, and there's all sorts of different types of people and life. And Kun suddenly finds himself magically transported into this fountain. And you're in the middle of the town square, and you don't know what exactly happened. Last thing you remember, you're laying home in your new castle that you just conquered. And now you're in the middle of this town, and a lot of people are staring at you.
I pull out my knife. I'm like looking at them, and I put my knife away. I'm like, any money for the poor?
No, kid. This isn't a place for poor people.
Oh, shit. Pat down my pockets. I'm like, I still have my platinum. Good. Does platinum even work here?
You pull out your coin. We don't take paper money anymore.
No, I have platinum.
Oh, that's not important. You should go see the guild and get a job or something.
Oh god, a job? I don't want to get a job. Alright, I leave.
Okay. Where do you go to in the town?
I'm just looking around. I'm surprised I understand them. Like, to be completely honest.
Yeah, surprisingly, everyone speaks common.
Oh, good.
Unfortunately, you do not get any magical abilities or anything from...
I don't get, a magical phone that allows me to, buy items from my world.
Yeah, no magical phones.
No status boards.
Yeah, no cheats of any kind.
So we can't name this, I arrived in a magical world with only my blank.
Yeah, no.
Damn. Okay. I get out of the thing, and I go where the guy pointed me to.
Alright, so he points you down the road, and you see there's this great big building that looks kind of like a town hall. And, within this town hall, you see there's just lines of people at different places, and you see there's, what looks to be a clerk, just sort of waiting there, and he sees you and he waves you over.
I walk over.
And you see he's wearing a name tag that says Riley, and you see it's a type of dwarf. Or dwarf.
Interesting.
And, you see he goes, "Ah, yes, welcome to the Guild of Tree Place. How can I help you?"
Hi, Guild of Tree Place. What is this place?
My name's Riley. Did you...
Oh, your name's Riley?
Yes, it's the name tag.
Is that with a Z?
No, it's Riley. I'm sorry. Are you stupid?
No, I like to be underestimated.
Wait, what? Am I stupid? What? I don't... You know what? Fine. What do you want? What?
I was told to get a job here.
Oh, well, you have to be... Are you an adventurer?
Sure.
Okay, do you have your adventurer's card?
No. I just appeared in a fountain outside.
Okay, another drug addict. All right, fine. Here's what I'm gonna have you do. Put your hand on this ball, and we're gonna see what type of criminal past you have.
You know what? It doesn't count in this world, so sure.
So you put your hand on the ball, and it just sort of glows like this pristine, pure white. And the guy goes, "Huh, remarkably clean for some shady fuck you are."
I mean, obviously.
All right, well, I'll issue you a card, but you're going to have to start from the very beginning.
From the very beginning.
Yeah, so if, that's a ranking status. You start at rank F, and you got to work your way to rank S.
As in, like, rank fuck you?
Yeah, because you're at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I'll play your game for now, sure.
It's how guilds work. It's not my game.
Whatever you say, Captain.
Okay. And he sort of just stamps your card and gives it to you, like, why am I dealing with this person?
Because you decided to take a job at an adventurers guild?
And then he says, now, if you want to go find a job where you can get money and this type of stuff, go take a look at the quest board, and you should be able to find something.
Oh, cool. Do you guys accept platinum here as money as well? Or gold?
Show me the platinum thing you're talking about.
So, like, when the guy gave me all the platinum before...
Yeah, you have like 50 pieces of platinum.
Yeah.
So you show him the platinum, and he looks at it and goes like, I don't know what to tell you. This is unfortunately not, standard edition of the money we have here. It's still valuable, but you'd probably need it to get it cast and then resmith for the crest of this country.
I mean...
Or go to some currency place that exchanges it.
I mean, what do you do with, like, other countries?
Other countries?
Yeah, like, I mean, you're an adventurer. Like, what happens when someone, like, goes to a tomb or a dungeon, gets money out of that from, like, civilizations that are hundreds of years old?
Well, I mean, we'd buy that from you, but this looks too new to be old.
I mean, it's not. It's from another world, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, unless you can prove that, it doesn't matter to me. Go look at the quest board. I have
go to the quest board.
All right, so while you're doing that, we're actually going to go over to Bear, the Bearkin Barbarian. Now, Bear, what is it that you like to do when you go to the tree place?
Well, as you know, I am a bear, so cannot speak English, so I just grunt.
Wait. You don't speak?
There was
He
no
doesn't speak
language
common.
I'm a builder.
Languages is not... All right. You hear a voice in your head that goes, "Child, you shall now understand the language." And you are sort of forced to learn Common.
This would have been a very
Am I
interesting
able to
campaign if you just had to communicate with like grunts and hand signs for the whole thing.
Right.
Can I speak
Nothing against
common
sign
too?
language, but it's
Or
kind of
just
hard on an
understand it?
audio-only podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult. Yeah, you can. You speak and understand Common, and just because you're a bear, I also made it so you understand bear.
Okay.
So you're now bilingual. All right. So yes, you can. You're a bear person that can speak bear and Common, and you're in the town of Tree Place. What is it that you like to do here?
Climb trees, find honey, catch salmon.
All right. I want you to do a perception check for me.
Is there any rivers?
The closest water source you can see is a fountain.
Yeah, I got a 9 on perception.
Yeah, so you think you see the glistening scales of a nice juicy salmon coming from the fountain in the middle of the town square.
So I drop to all
Interesting.
fours and run to the fountain.
All right, so you run to the fountain and you look inside and you just see a reflection in a whole bunch of dirty coins.
Okay, so I go, "Ah!" and I go on a
And
rampage.
then you hear a voice. You hear a voice go, "Hey, bear! A bear person! Bear the brown bear, bearkin barbarian.
Wow, that was good.
You can't rampage here.
You have
Okay,
to get a
so
permit.
You have a permit to rampage. Okay, so I
Pay
stand up.
$200 ticket.
So I was down on all fours, so I stand up when that guy says it to my full height of how tall am I? 7 foot 1 inch.
7 foot. Isn't that short for a bear?
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah, that
It's-
is. I should have made myself
Brown
bigger.
bear.
Yeah, how tall are brown bears?
I'm looking at it now.
Oh no, actually you're quite tall. It says you're about. Oh, that's at the shoulder. Okay. At
That's
the shoulder,
like-
you're about 5 feet. You could be okay. So 5 to 7 feet, or about. You could eventually be about like 9 feet tall.
He's a teen bear. He's a bear teen.
Yeah, instead of teen wolf, it's teen bear.
You're
I'm
gonna
a
go play
werebear.
lacrosse and- Excellent. So that now it makes even more sense why you speak common. Or maybe you're a bear
Okay.
were and you turn from a bear to a person.
That would be a were person, wouldn't it? A were human.
The full moon
Probably.
comes out, I turn into a person. Oh no, I'm so small.
Goes from large size to medium. No,
Where'd
my
Where
string.
did all my hair go?
Reverse brother bear. All right. Anyways, are you hungry or something?
I'm always hungry. I'm a fucking bear.
Oh, well, okay. Well, don't rampage into town. If you want to go get food or something, go see the guild.
So is it like sand ground or is it paved roads? What?
It's kind of like a cobblestone road, like in the part of the town, and then right outside the town, it's just regular dirt roads. And you're in this sort of like this forest terrain. It's like there's a whole bunch of tall trees everywhere.
Okay. I guess I say to him, where's the guild?
Just go down the road and turn left.
Okay. Better not go that way.
Okay. Okay. So you head to the guild, and at this time, Sunny, the unicorn, trots into town. And what does Sunny do when Sunny arrives at the tree place?
So as I'm sort of sauntering into town, and I'm gonna look around to see how many people there are around, or if there are many, or what's up.
You see, it's actually quite a populace, as there seems to be about, I'd say, 20 people on either side of you, just sort of staring at you, with like looks of awe or greed and hate in some of them.
All right, so I just sort of like swish my mane around in the wind, and then I cast Druidcraft to make a small rainbow come out of my horn in front of me.
And you hear someone go, "Wow, are you really a unicorn, mister?"
I walk towards the person whoever said that.
It was a small kid who's now right in front of you.
So I lean forward and I go, and I sort of nuzzle him with my nose.
And then you hear the little kid goes, "Mom, I think it's a real unicorn. All right, everybody, get your weapons. We're gonna gut him."
And then I go, wait, hold on, what?
I want Sunny to make a dexterity saving throw.
Crap. Oh shoot, I got a nat one.
You're just like, what the
You stare in horror as you see the small child who you're just nuzzling just brandishes his longsword and starts to jab you with it.
Oh god.
And let's see. It is a child with a freakishly large sword. So we'll just roll a d6. He only does 3 damage. And I want you to do another dexterity saving throw at this point.
Oh no. All right, I got a 13.
Okay, so you kick the child and you gallop through the crowd and you find yourself going towards this big building that's sort of like this tall building, and you happen to see a bear person along your way. And you hear the child's mother goes like, "He kicked my baby! After him!"
I'm just amused. Do I see this?
Okay.
Please tell me I see this.
You don't
Okay.
see this yet.
All right, so
Mark, if you weren't expecting this, I don't know why you weren't.
it's fair. All right, so are there any stables nearby?
From where you are, you can't see any stable. Well, actually, no, you do. You see a stable right attached to this tall building that you're about to run towards.
All right, I'm going to see if I can go into the stable, and then I want to try to cast prestidigitation in such a way so as to make it so that my horn is invisible, so I just look like a horse.
All right, I want you to roll a d20 for that, and we'll see. We'll see how well you do.
All right. All right, so I rolled a 5, but what I would like to do is, can I use my Tides of Chaos ability to try to roll again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, I got a 7. That was much better.
So you somehow make it so instead of having a horn, you have like a tiny nub that's sort of like a half the size, and you make it to the stable, and you see the horses are kind of weirded out by you, and I want you to do a stealth check.
Okay. I got a 9.
Okay. So you see the mob runs past you first, and then you hear the little kid go, "Wait a minute." He turns back around, and he looks at you and stares at you. And I'm going to have him do a perception check. He got a 5. He goes, "Oh, who's a nice horsey?" Pats you on the head and runs off.
So,
Then,
since the other horses are weirded out by me, I'm going to start talking to them in horse. And I'm going to say, hey, guys, I'm just going to hang here if you don't mind, because a bunch of these weird humans are trying to kill me.
Are you like a criminal or something?
No, I just walked into town. I did a little magic trick, and then a kid stabbed me, and then I kicked him in the
You do
face and ran
magic?
away.
I don't know, man. We don't trust the shady, people who can do magic.
There are plenty of people who do magic.
Yeah, but not horses.
Oh, I'm a unicorn.
Huh, that's even worse. You and your kind deal with witches and wizards.
Is he talking to a racist horse?
Yes. They're all like brown horses, and he's busy being a white unicorn.
Yeah.
They're like, sorry, we don't deal
Well,
with your
anyways,
kind here.
Look, I just want to wait until everyone kind of settles down, and then I'll be on my way.
Okay. All right, sure. And at this point, Bear, you make it to the guild after you saw the mob run past you. And you just happened to observe that the unicorn is now in the stables. And what do?
I walk over to the stables.
So you walk over to the stables and you see all the horses are sort of like against the wall, trying to stay as far away from Sunny as possible.
Okay. So I point at Sunny and I say, "You, what do you do?
What did I do, or what do I do?
What did you do?"
I walked into town, I did a magic trick, and then a kid stabbed me, so I kicked him in the face and ran away.
Sounds logical. If you go that way, you can get out of town.
Wait, which way?
That way. Go that way. The mob went
Caesar
towards
just
the
like nods
past
with
the
his head
guild.
in some direction. And then, as you're talking, you see someone walks out of the guild and goes like, "Hey, did you just put your horse in there?" And you see that they're sort of yelling at you, Bear.
I'm watching this, highly amused by the full-on production I am receiving.
So it's just one person that saw that?
Yeah, it's just one person. He just walked out. He just saw you talking to Sunny, and it looks like you just put him in the stable, type of thing.
Okay, so I walk over to him. How far away from me is he?
He's like about 15 feet. He's not that far.
Okay, so I walk the 15 feet to him, and I pull out my great axe, and I cut his head off.
Whoa, okay,
Oh,
hold on.
What the f-
It's like you can leave your horse there. You just gotta talk to the guild. Okay, you just gotta talk to the guys. I was just saying you need to do that first. Okay? I'm just
It's
a
too
stable
late.
boy.
I'm already
I
swinging
just
my
don't wanna
axe.
die today.
Whoa!
So, Coon, you do see this happening. What do you want to do in this situation?
I'm like, whoa, Mr. Bearman! Why are you swinging? How are you swinging an axe? That's my first question. What is up with this world? Okay, and B, you don't have thumbs. So how are you swinging an axe?
He has bare thumbs.
I grip it with
Bears
my
don't have
paw.
thumbs. He's not a raccoon. Raccoons have thumbs. Bears do not.
I have a special
He's
axe
actually
that was
overly
made for me. It's a custom axe that they make for bears.
Or you can just hold it with your mouth and just fucking, like swing your head.
Swing my
Yeah,
my axe.
I
back
would
and
rather
forth. I
like
swing my
swing
axe
my
back and
giant
forth.
axe like from up high.
Okay. I mean, it's still up high with your head, but I get what you mean.
Well, but it's weird to like swing it with my mouth.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe
Anyway,
I have bare thumbs. Let's go with that. I have bare thumbs.
He has thumbs. We'll just make it easy.
We have thumbs. Okay.
Yeah,
Has it
it's another
stopped him
world.
from swinging?
For the record, I do not have thumbs.
I'd be more terrified if he had thumbs.
Horse hooves and suddenly thumbs on the sides.
All right, so you see this is about to happen, and Coon, you are still inside the guild, and you're seeing it through this window. So you go.
Oh no! I thought I went outside to stop the bear, or am I just leaning out the window like,
You're
yo?
out the window. You're seeing this happen. So you're gonna go and try to stop him. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you do a strength check?
Okay.
Against the bear?
No, against the window.
Oh.
8.
So you jump to go break through the window, and it's surprisingly reinforced glass, and you sort of bounce off. And as you bounce off, you see the bear swing its finite blow against the poor stable boy. And everyone in the guild's just sort of looking at you. And then they see out the window bear fucking massacring this poor stable boy.
I want it to be known to everyone, this wasn't my fault this time.
And you hear Riley the Hilldorf goes, "Hey! Somebody stop that bear!" And suddenly about 40 adventurers go running outside the guild. And Bear, I want you to do a perception check to see how quickly you notice.
First, when all these people run out at me, I yell. I go, Sonny, run! Because this was my
How does he know
plan.
his name?
I was about to ask that question. I don't think I introduced myself.
Okay, I just yell, unicorn, run! I got a 4 on perception.
Okay. So it takes you a minute to realize that they're coming out of the guild. Like, you just murdered a poor boy with your axe. You're still sort of raging. And then you calm down a bit. And by the time you calm down, there's about, 30 of these adventurers right in front of you. And at that point, you then say, unicorn, run!
So I look around for a means of escape, at least as a first instinct. After he says "unicorn run," so what do I see as a possible escape route? Do I see a possible escape route, or am I just like totally effed?
Do a perception check. And while you're doing that, Kuhn, you find yourself being picked up off the floor, and Riley Hildorf goes, "Hey, it's a nice try, newbie, but this glass needs to be at least a rank B to break through it."
I got a 10 on.
Fuck are these ranks?
It's about how strong you are. You just weren't strong enough to break it.
Okay, I just saw a bear murder a person with an axe.
Well, next time, try using the door. You could have got there faster.
Why is there a bear in town?
That's just racist. They're people too. Now,
Like, I look, I'm like, are you insane? Okay.
then how about you go get some of those collecting quests from the quest board, and this will all blow over.
I go to the
Now-
quest board. Highly traumatized now, by the way.
So, Sonny, you find there's no easy way out except like through the gate you came in.
To be more specific, I didn't just mean a way out of the stables. I meant a way away from this enormous amassing crowd.
No, I agree. That's
okay.
pretty much like once you leave the stables, you may have to do a stealth check to see how well you get away. But that's like the fastest and easiest way to escape the town.
Okay.
Everyone's attention are now on the murder.
So in terms of this dwarf guy who's talking to Kuhn, do I see or hear any of this or no?
I mean, I don't know how well a unicorn's hearing is, but also, why
It's
can't you use a
impeccable.
quarterstaff? How the fuck is a unicorn going to use a quarterstaff?
No, I can't use a quarterstaff.
It's
He
under
just
your
has
weapon.
one.
It's under your weapons. You have crossbow, light.
How is he going to
dagger,
use a
dart.
crossbow?
That's not on my character sheet. I don't have any inventory.
No, it's not under inventory. It's under.
It's under proficiencies. Yeah. I think those are just class proficiencies, and so I just didn't use them. But if you
But
take a
by
look at my
learning
character
magic-
sheet, there's a special thing on that. So no, I cannot use a quarterstaff.
Oh, okay.
But those are just class proficiencies that I didn't know how to erase on my profile.
Fair enough. All right. So to answer your question, no, you can't really hear all this happening.
Okay.
Now, Bear, now that you've realized you're being surrounded by 20 adventurers, what do you do?
It went from 40 to 30 to 20. I just want to point that out to you.
They somehow 10 of them keep dying. And no one knows what's happening.
I mean, he's doing pretty good so far.
Like, if they're dying, I'm gonna go pick pockets of dead bodies, like stealth, like hands, purses, weapons.
It's someone like you see someone's turning around, you just pretend to be dead with all the other dead bodies.
Exactly.
All right, so so Bear, you have this collection of 30 people around you.
They're like surrounding me.
They're sort of like in front of you in sort of like a half crescent shape, like they're trying to get behind you.
So it's kind of like a semicircle.
Yeah.
I do a big bear roar.
Okay. I want you to do an intimidation check.
Okay, I'm very intimidating, so. I got a nat 20.
Damn.
Alright. In that case, I want let's see, what saving throw should I have you guys do?
All of them.
All of them? I'm going to do charisma because I feel like that makes the most sense. So I want Sunny and Coon to do charisma saving throws.
I got a 9.
I got a 10.
Okay. So Sunny, you find your knees buckle and you just sort of sit down.
I go, okay, I'm sitting now.
And,
What about all the other horses nearby? Did they have to do saving throws as well?
Yes, they do actually. Hold on, let me factor them in. Here, let's just say there's 5 horses. Okay, so let me count how many people succeeded. 2, 3. Wait, you said you got a nat 20, right?
Yes.
Okay. So only 2 people succeeded. Everyone else just sort of like moves out of your way. Like all the horses have now sat down in the stables, and all the adventurers either pissed themselves, dropped all of their weapons, or fainted. And Coon, you're far enough away that you felt like this roar reverberate through you, but it's like it didn't bother you as much. It just sort of like it was chilling, and that was it.
Ooh.
So Bear, what do you do at this point now that all the adventurers have pretty much halted?
Do I still have my great axe in my hand?
Yeah, with Stable Boy blood on it.
Okay, and you said there's 2 adventurers that are still, like, standing there because it didn't
No.
affect them?
No, actually, they're like sort of standing, but they are like shaking. Like they're there, but it's just like they're trying not to fall down.
Do they happen to be standing right next to each other?
Unfortunately, no. One's in the back and one's closer towards you.
Okay. Okay, so I just walk away.
You just turn around and walk away?
Yeah.
Okay.
I turn around and drop to all 4s and just walk away.
Okay. So you walk off into the forest. And
At this point, I'm going to get out of the stable and start following Bear because that seems to be the safest approach at this point.
So all the adventurers are just sort of staring at the 2 of you as you walk out of town. And Coon, you find a couple gathering quests, like one gather the best apples you can find, one to gather medicinal herbs.
Medicinal.
Yeah, that's right, medicinal. One to gather poisonous barbs.
Okay.
Those are we'll just leave it at those 3.
I just grab them and walk out of town. I'm guessing I'm going to follow the unicorn.
So you see the unicorn and you see the bear, walking out of town. And the adventurers just sort of stare at you as you follow after them. And you hear whispers behind you like, oh man, the newbie's going to die.
It's probably not wrong.
And you hear from the guild, be careful out there. Don't fuck with a bear.
I mean, I wasn't planning on it.
All right. And at that point, we're going to take a quick break.
Now with the ads. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. It's actually pretty cool. They got transitions in there for you. They've got, different background musics you can put in. There's a lot to play with. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hey everybody, it's Chris here. I hope you guys had a great week. So this is, you may have guessed, the start of our new campaign, which I, at this point, now decided to call it All Creatures Great and Small. It's not going to be a super long campaign. We'll probably do other short campaigns or one-shots for a bit. Or we may do something more in-depth. We haven't fully decided yet. But first off, we're going to talk about the characters in this week's episode. So the first character we have is Riley the Hilldorf from Twitter, Watchers D&D. Then we also have Jack from Twitter, the Legends Cast, or Papa Jack on Twitter. And then we have Lamond from Twitter from the Zone of Hot Truth. That's an awesome name. Thank you all so much for listening to the show and supporting it however you can. If you guys want a character named after you, do whatever you can to help support the show, whether it's just sharing our different posts or getting other people to listen to it, or anything you can do to help us, including just buying our merch, subscribing to our Patreon, which we're working on getting more bonus content for that. And yeah. Oh, also subscribe to our YouTube channel because that always helps. And leave reviews on Apple Music and anywhere else you can leave reviews about the podcast. That'd help a lot. Thank you. Also, happy 1 year anniversary to us. This is actually its anniversary exactly 2 years today when I'm recording this, which is July 17th, 2021. I haven't fully decided what I want to do with this yet, so we may do a giveaway coming up this next week. So take a look at Twitter and Facebook. I'll discuss it with Chaz and everyone else and see what we want to do. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for listening. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this week's episode. Hello and welcome back to Dungeon Tales. So, Kuhn, you see Bear and you see a bear and a unicorn walking in the forest. And it's not the start of a joke, I promise.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
All right, so a bear and a unicorn walk into a forest.
Alright, but so you see them walking ahead, and is there anything that you're doing, or are you just, following them from behind, or?
Oh, I'm just following them behind.
Okay. So, Bear, I want you to do a perception check.
I got a 16.
So you notice, first you notice that the unicorn is behind you, and that there's a human not that far behind you also.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do, or you just keep moving?
How far behind me is the unicorn?
The unicorn's about maybe 15 feet, and
I was thinking I was following closer because, so that way people would think that the bear and I were together as I'm trying to leave town.
You're such a pretty couple.
So, well, let's look at it this way. So you were closer, but then you sort of gave him a little bit of space as you guys went into the forest. And then you notice the human's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay. So we're in the forest now?
Yeah, you're
away
you're
from
deeper
town?
into the forest. Yeah, you're away from Tree Place, which is actually now my favorite city name. But you've exited Tree Place and you're now on the traveled roads, and there's wood signs, and you're in this forest area where there's still a lot of tall trees, and it's a lot very tall, evergreens.
Okay. So do I notice a bee's nest anywhere?
Your lack of care for the things behind you then helped you hone your senses to the sweet smell of honey on your nose. And you smell a good supply of honey about 100 feet in front of you to the left.
So I just have to Google something. So hold on. Because I don't know how bears get the honey out of bees' nests.
Well, actually, they normally smash the bee's nest, or they do the Pooh Bear method of just sticking their paw inside and scraping out things.
Yeah, but how do they not get stung then?
They have really
don't.
thick fur.
They don't care. Same
Yeah.
as honey badgers.
Oh, okay.
It's like, you want to bite me? Mm.
I mean, bears
All right.
also have that thick, coarse fur. I would imagine it'd be tough for a bee to actually get to its skin to
Yeah,
sting
they
it.
also eat the bees and the larva inside the beehive.
Damn.
I didn't know bears eat bees.
Yeah,
That's
why
cool.
it's fucking scary.
Bears
Damn,
don't
they're
give a
badass, man.
fuck, dude.
It's like, oh, I want your honey. Oh, I'm going to sting you. Huh, more snacks. My snacks are trying to sting me. That's cute.
You mean you didn't mean to sting me? Oh, that sucks to be you then, bud.
All right. So we're walking along. I see a bee's nest.
Well,
Up
you
in-
smell. You don't see
I
it
smell
yet.
it.
You smell a good source of honey. It smells like a great a great amount of honey.
It's a very quantifiable.
That's right, a very quantable amount of honey.
All right. So, like, I sniff around for it to try to, and like I'm looking around, like trying to find where it is.
Okay. While you're doing this, Sunny, is there anything that you want to do specifically?
Do I notice that Coon is following us?
You do notice that the human's behind you.
So I turn around and I just go, what do you want?
I show him the paper. I'm like, I'm gathering things.
What kind of things?
You read the
yeah, I'm
paper.
like, you want to help?
And so you took 3 different quests with you. You have gather 5 poisonous barbs, 2 perfect apples, and 3 medicinal herbs.
Are you going back to the town after?
Probably wherever they have the thingamajiggy.
Yeah, fuck that town. I'm not going back in there.
I mean, you did kind of like come in like, a unicorn.
That's because I am a unicorn.
Wait, he did what to unicorn?
I mean, that also probably, but I wasn't going to bring anyone's, Is it bestiality if you're also an animal?
I mean, no, but I guess that brings up the point with druids. Where did
It's a
you
very
cross the
wild
line?
shape.
That's right.
We already know druids are animal fuckers. Let's not.
It's true. Druids are the furries. But
Some major, best druid player on the planet would be like, I take offense to that. And we're like, so what's your persona?
yeah, it's a very good point. But yeah. Anyways, I'll stop interrupting your conversation. Go ahead and continue.
I say, what if I give you a carrot? Then would you go back to the town?
Let's see. Let me weigh this. So I lift up one hoof and I go, carrot. And then I lift up another hoof and then I go, get killed by a child in an angry mob.
Wait, how are you holding yourself up? Are you standing on?
Yeah,
hind legs?
are you?
No. This is what I do is I pick up the one hoof and
Oh,
then I put it down, and then I
okay.
picked up the other hoof, and then I put it down.
Okay, that makes more sense because I thought you were just like one then the other.
Well, I thought you just like leaned back and you were balancing on your back hoofs. And then you were like,
Try to describe more clearly. Yeah. For a carrot, I'm definitely not going back into that town.
How about an apple?
Don't patronize me. I am
What?
older and wiser than you will ever be.
I mean, you're probably not wrong, but no need to be rude about it.
You're just offering me a carrot and an apple in exchange for being killed by an angry mob.
I didn't say you had to be killed by an angry mob.
If I go back into that town, I'm probably going to be killed by an angry mob.
Good. Now at this point, I want all of you guys to do a perception check.
I got a nat 20.
I got
Okay.
an 18.
I got a nat 20 as well.
So all of you guys suddenly notice that the mob that was chasing after Sunny not that long ago is now coming back down the path you guys are walking on.
See, maybe if you were nice to them, they wouldn't want to be murdering you.
I tried to be nice to them, and they want to murder me anyways. Anyways, with that mob coming, that's my cue to go. I'm going to bolt in the other direction into the woods.
Okay, this is what I do. I'm gonna be a sly, sneaky bastard. I walk up in front of the mob.
Hey, why is your
Hey,
hair blue?
because my mom fucked a mermaid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I don't know. Is that? Wait, are you half mermaid? How can
No.
you breathe air?
Because my dad was human.
Wait. The mob is just more and more confused by you.
So I'm like, what are you guys doing out here?
We're searching for a unicorn.
Why?
Well, one, they sell for a lot on the black market, and two, he kicked my son.
Oh. You know what happens if you kill a unicorn, right?
Yeah.
Explain to me then. What your belief system in killing a unicorn gives you.
Well, you get everlasting immortality. You grind up the horn for a aphrodisiac, and if you drink the unicorn blood, you become sort of like half dead, half immortal thingy, which is kind of cool.
Are you House Slytherin also? I mean, you do know the side effects, though, right?
No, what? Wait, there's side effects?
Yeah, there's side effects. Very specifically for killing a unicorn. Of being cursed for eternity by being half dead, half immortal. And during that cursed period, aka the rest of time, and anyone connected to said murder, die, but have to continue living on as a skeleton. And I'm just gonna keep bluffing my way through this.
And you hear the mobs like, "Wow!"
But
That's
also,
so
like,
cool.
you can also never get it up again.
Well, that's why you grind up the horn.
No, you see, it actually inverts.
Wait, it goes inside?
Yes.
Oh God!
And your eyes rot out of your skull, like, immediately.
All right, I want you to roll deception.
Can I get a benefit for being a charlatan?
I'll give you advantage if that's what you want.
25 is my high one.
Okay, so they're all convinced, like, you're right. That's definitely not a good thing. But we need the money, It's hard living in a well-in town like Tree Place.
I mean, living's hard.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we should just kill ourselves.
You know what? Go for it. I'm not good. I don't care.
So, Bear, you see all this happening. Is there anything you want to do or participate, or
Do I see the bee's nest?
you actually don't see a bee's nest, but you see like this vat of honey.
Okay, so I walk over to it very what's the word?
Carefully.
Gingerly?
Yeah, that's it. Gingerly.
Okay.
Like I'm like suspicious of it too.
Okay. So you walk over to the vat and you see it's connected to someone's house.
Okay. So I go to the front door.
Okay. So you go to the front door and you see it says, "No soliciting. Visitors are not welcome. No, the honey ain't damn free." And then it says, "Knock twice if you're a customer."
So I knock twice.
Now, are you still on all fours, or?
No, I went up to the door and then I just sat down.
Okay. So you see this guy opens up the door and he goes, "What do you want?" and sees it's a bear. Give me a moment. Shuts the door. And then you see he comes back out with a crossbow. "All right, now I'm here to do business."
Okay, so I roar. I go, roar! And then I lean forward and just like slap the crossbow out of his hand.
Oh, okay. All right. How about we'll start this off in a more business-like manner. Let's see. What's a good name that I can give to a bear?
Bill!
Bill the bear, the bearskin barbarian.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Jack. I'm
Ripper.
no, the honey farmer. And he puts his hand out to like shake. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
There's so many puns I could make.
Okay, so I put out like one finger because because that's like the size of his hand because my paw's like big.
I mean, they do have big paws, but I wouldn't say one finger is that big.
Okay, I put out
Have you
my
seen
whole
how big a
paw.
bear's paw is?
No, I haven't.
It's like-
They're huge.
They're like bigger than a dinner plate.
So is a tarantula, but
No, a tarantula's like the size of my hand.
Well, a really big tarantula can be the size of a dinner plate.
that's what books tell me.
Yeah, but is it the size of a really big dinner plate?
Like, think of a tray. Like, bear paws are known for like eviscerating people's stomachs. Like,
fair enough.
paws
So-
like going through someone's stomach and then just them not having a stomach.
Yeah.
Were they looking for honey?
Usually like so you don't die, but sure.
Okay. So, he shakes your gargantuan bear hand compared to his. He goes, "So, now I just want you to know I only deal in money."
Do I even have any money?
Did you give yourself any starting money?
I don't know. Where?
It looks like you
I
have
have-
gold.
Yeah, I have some money.
You have 10 gold. Woo!
So I take out my little money pouch of 10 gold and I just drop it on the floor in front of him.
Okay. He goes like,
I take it out like with 2 little fingernails. I got him a bear pocket.
You open your bearskin wallet and pull out your 2 coins. He's like, okay, 2 gold is plenty. So who do you want me to kill?
What?
I go, whoa. I just want some honey.
You speak? Oh my god! Did I put something in the honey again? Oh, no, I need to stop doing that. Oh. Bear, can you do me a flavor? Can you do me a flavor and just slap the shit out of me right now?
Okay, so I smack him.
So, I want you to do a strength check.
It fucking dies.
Well, we want to see how well you control your strength with this.
Oh shit!
It just comes off.
I got a 4.
You got that one. So you didn't realize you're
Okay. Yeah, I got that one.
you didn't realize you're supposed to hold back on your strength. And you just fucking rip his head off. And the mob happens to, they happen to stare back at you while all this was happening because of all the screaming. And Coon, you happen to see all this happening as well. And,
This is like Happy Tree Friends level of like. Kun's just like, all right,
Bear is quickly racking up a body count here.
Yeah, it's not that different from murder hobos in this planet at this point.
I was like, I thought we were gonna be friendly, but I guess not. Okay.
And you hear the mob brandishing their weapons. It's a mad bear! We need to kill it now!
Hold on. You're already cursed, though, by trying to chase down the unicorn. Do you really want to fight a bear on top of that?
It's either him or us. And I'd rather it be him. And Sonny, you hear all this happening from your vantage point in the forest. And at this point, Coon, I'll let you decide if you're gonna stand out or join the bear or the mob, but I'm gonna have the bear and the mob all roll initiative.
I'm just gonna sit there and cry.
All right, at this point,
I don't know what world I am in anymore.
And you hear a voice in your head just go, stop being a little bitch.
Who the fuck was that from?
And you see this tiny old man appears in front of you, and sort of like this ethereal form going, "It is me, God."
Well, fuck you too, God. Were you the one who brought me here?
Yeah. I need you
Okay.
to... Some shit's
Why?
gotta happen.
Okay. Are you gonna give me superpowers to stop whatever happens?
You already have superpowers.
The power of friendship.
He points to your chest. The power that's in here.
I
Love.
pull out a knife and I see if I can stab him.
You try to stab God and nothing happened.
Alright, well, then we're not in a JP or JRPG then.
That's right. Like, alright, fine. I get it. You don't want me here. I'm gonna leave. But you need
You're
that
gonna give
bear.
me power? You're gonna give me something I can actually use against
Yeah,
the mob?
I gave you a bear and a unicorn. Alright.
Okay,
It'll be a
fine. Okay, I go to the crowd and I say, "Stop! God has told me something."
Oh no, he's a religious nut.
while
Everyone
this is
get him!
happening, while this is happening, I go, "Well, shit! The bear just saved my life. The bear was just protecting me. I better go and help him." So I go back to try and run back to the bear.
I just
So
convinced the mob not to kill you.
So you run out into the open, and then the mob sees the unicorn and goes, "Hey, it's that unicorn fucker!" And now I want everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck's sake.
Crap, I got a 4.
I got a 13.
I
What'd
got a
you get?
9.
Oh boy. Okay. So first up is the little kid who was kicked in the face at the beginning.
He's still alive?
Yeah. So he's barely hanging on. And you see he's just sort of like shuffling towards
Why
Sunny.
isn't he at home resting?
He's part of a murderous group of people. Their ways of culture is different. And you hear the kid goes, "I'm gonna get you, little unicorn. I'm gonna drink your blood, and I'm gonna become healed for what you did to me."
Now, how far away are they? Because I thought I went towards Bear, who was like 100 feet away, and then there was Coon, who's in between them.
You're kind of like, you're in between. So you have Bear, you have the mob, and you have Coon sort of in the middle of the mob. And you're all within like 50 feet of each other.
Okay.
And
Does Coon get an opportunity attack on the kid? Since the kid is walking past him?
I mean, yes, but at the same time, he's surrounded. So I don't know how much he wants those opportunity attacks. I mean, technically, once they all turned to look at the unicorn, he got an opportunity attack on all of them.
Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack.
I mean, he is a rogue, right?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm also trying
Just
not
gonna
to
go
get
anime on the
murdered
whole
at the
mob.
moment. Just don't worry. I'll make it step, step, step.
I will survive. All right. Well, actually, what weapons do you have?
I got knives.
You got
Oh, I have a
knives.
rapier too.
Okay. And rope. And a tinderbox.
Those
And a
are
torch.
all very true.
Do you have oil? You don't have
Probably.
oil.
I don't
If
have
you
oil.
tie the rope to one of your daggers, you can have like the scorpion weapon.
Ooh.
That actually has a name, and I've gone blank on it, and that makes me sad.
We'll just
It's
call
called
it the
Get Over Here.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
right.
that's the technical name for it.
That's the technical name.
No, it's not a naginati. There's a term for it, and I've gone blank.
Fair enough.
I shall upbraid myself later for my lack of nerdiness.
All right. So technically, it's this little boy's turn first, and
Is he gonna try to stab me?
they're all going towards the unicorn. And actually, hold on, who's first in part of the party? So first is Coon. Okay. So the majority of the mob is just sort of like moving as quickly as they can to get to Sunny. And they all sort of just left their backs open to you. And now it's technically your turn, as they're all a little bit too far
How many
away.
are surrounding me?
There's only about 5 left that are near you. But about 10 of them are in front of you, closer to Sunny.
I mean, I wait for most of them to go past me, and then I stab like the one furthest in the back.
Okay. All right. So we'll let them go ahead, and then so Bear, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I picked my gold back up and I put it in my bearskin wallet. And then I go in the house to search for
Isn't
the
that cannibalism?
I didn't eat it.
There's something fucked up there, and I'll find out what.
Well, okay. If it makes you feel better, what I mean is more like he has a fur-lined pocket. It's like
Oh, okay. I was like, it's kind of weird.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
wearing
not like he's
pants.
picking up. He's like, this used to be my grandfather.
This used to be
I
my
was kind of thinking it
friends.
was like I killed a bear enemy, and then I made
Okay, fine.
holsters out of his skin, like my weapon holsters and my wallet, and like all my pouches and stuff are all bear skin from the bears that I've killed.
Jesus. Sure.
It's got really dark real fucking quick.
It did.
Just
So you're not going to do anything to fight this mob. You're just going to go into the house.
Do I even know the mob is there?
You do. You do know the mob is there.
Okay.
you know very well that the mob is there.
Okay,
That's why you roll
so-
initiative.
Okay, I don't go in the house. I stand up and I pull out my great axe.
Okay.
And then I assume like I'm kind of like up a couple stairs on a stoop in the front door area of a house.
Actually, no. You're just on sort of like a flat. Like it's just like a flat house. It's a one level sort of hut.
Oh, okay. Okay, so but I stand up, I pull out my axe, and then how many people are there?
There's 10 about 25 feet in front of you, and then there is 5 more about 50 feet away.
Okay.
So 15 in total. And then you also have Sunny and Coon nearby.
So I am going to go into a rage, and then I run at the mob.
All right. So you approach the mob and you're raging. Do you want to attack or are you just charging?
Well, I charge until I get there, and then I attack.
Okay. So the first one, like the closest one to you, is a small child with this long sword. And
Okay,
then
so
you have
so
like
I just backhand him out of the way, and he goes flying.
I want you to roll to hit an unarmed strike.
I got a 12 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. So you did 6 damage to this kid by slapping him out of the way. And he flies into a tree trunk, and you hear a sickening thump as he hits the ground. And you see his mother, who's not that far behind him, go, Johnny? Johnny, no! And then she turns to Sonny, he's like, now I need your blood for my kid. And
Your kid's dead because you tried killing a unicorn.
And Sonny, now it's your turn.
All right.
You dumb bitch.
So I'm going to cast Magic Missile on the 3 people who are closest to me.
Okay.
So each missile does 3 damage. And since I had previously used my Tides of Chaos,
Right.
since I just cast a first level spell, you can have me roll in the Wild Magic Surge table.
Do it.
All right. So I got a 15, which means, for the next minute, I regain 5 hit points at the start of each of my turns. Nice.
You're gonna be fucking invincible. Okay, and then who do you hit with your magic? Just the 3 closest to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you hit the mom, and he hit 2 other villagers. And they all take 3 damage. And the mom goes, I've had punches stronger than that.
So, anyways, I'm going to use my motion to back up.
So, anyways,
to be next to or just behind the bear.
Well, he was sort of in front of you at this point because he charged ahead.
Well, in that case, I still move back.
what the fuck's wrong with these people?
And so the rest of the mob moves forward because they saw that their friends were dying. So they start rushing forward, and Rain, you happen to find the slowest of the bunch is this man with this peg leg just sort of hobbling forward.
Oh, I just straight up shank him.
Yeah, you just fucking go up behind
I
him
was
and
like,
shank him.
Scar! I'm like, oh, poor guy, what happened?
Oh no, bandits out of nowhere.
What did I get? I got a 14 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely hit him. And how much damage did you do?
8, and then I'm guessing I get sneak attack.
Yep.
9 damage in total.
Yeah, he just dies.
I like try being really quiet about it, be like, oh god, what's happening? Why do you all keep dying?
It's the unicorn curse.
That's right.
It's the unicorn curse.
So now it is. Let's see. What was your guys' initiative again?
14.
You got 13, right? 13, 9, 4. Okay, good. So now the mom rushes Sunny, and actually, Tyler, you get an opportunity attack because this woman just ran past you.
Oh, cool. So I kill her.
Nice.
Okay, how do you kill her?
You were expecting me to say something, and I did. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
When she's running past, wait. So I have my great axe, and she runs past. So I just like smack her in the head with the handle of my great axe, like right in the temple. I just like bam.
All right, I want you to roll the hit with your great axe then.
I got a 24.
Yeah, that definitely hits her. Roll the damage.
It's 12 damage.
Jesus.
Damn.
You gave her skull in, and she just fucking, lays out on the floor. And you have the other guys who are about to rush past you. You're like, ooh, hi, okay.
There's 3 of them now, right?
There's about the ones who are right in front of him. There's like just 2. They're like directly in front of you, and then there's like 2. Oh, actually, no. I guess there's 5 more behind you from there, and then there's 4 more slowly tailing on from behind that, and Rain slowly killing off the ones in the back.
And Bear's slowly killing off the ones in the front.
It's pincer tactics. So, these 2 guys go to attack you, and does Bear wear any armor, by the way? Or no, you're a barbarian.
The barbarians not wear armor?
Well,
Yeah,
you
it's,
get an armor
They get
defense.
bonuses for not.
Yeah, it says while you're not wearing your armor, you get an AC, which is 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your constitution modifier plus any shield bonus if you have a shield.
Where does it say all that stuff?
If you go to features and traits, and it's just below rage.
Oh, unarmored defense. So my dexterity modifier, that's up top, the 12. I'm in the 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
get
so
2 plus your constitution, which is
10
another 2.
plus dexterity, so 12 plus constitution modifier.
Which is
so-
another 2.
Oh, so that's the same as what it says right here. It already says that. So 14.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, well,
It
I
is
thought I
14,
had it
so-
added up.
Oh, sorry. The hardest part of D&D, making you do math.
Math.
I don't
Who
want
came
to
up
do
with this
math.
game? It's trying to make me learn.
Wait a minute. But anyways, so they go to attack you, and they're their swords sort of clash against each other right in front of you, giving you another opportunity attack.
Nice. All right. So first, I'm going to so their swords are kind of crossed, and they clash right in front of me,
Mhm.
right? So I'm gonna
Right.
take the handle of my great axe and kind of just up hit, so their swords go ah! And then
Okay.
I'm gonna slash one in the face.
All right, roll the hit.
I got a 15 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, you hit, and how much damage?
8.
So you slash this one in the face, and your axe sort of gets caught in his nose as you're ripping it through, and you break his neck as he dies. And it is now the rest of the guys are sort of backing away. And Rain, it's your turn at this point.
Any one of them look like threats?
Some of the ones in the back are still trying to approach, but the ones in the front are just trying their best to run away.
Yeah, stab. Stab the closest one.
Stab the
Not a
closest
natural
one.
20. Yeah. Any of them that leave my zone of threatening. I'm oh no! More bandits! Do I get a sneak attack with it?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so 5 plus 11 damage to another one.
Yeah, you just stab them in the throat and they die.
Oh, good.
And now, Sunny, it is actually no. Now it is Bear's turn.
Wait, but Bear already had a turn, didn't he?
Those are
Did he-
opportunity.
Oh, that's right. It's like, what? A lot of turns.
And Sunny,
Okay.
you're just seeing all this shit happen. But so Bear, now it's officially your turn. What do you do?
So I still have the one alive person in front of me, right?
Yeah, he's sort of pissing his pants and trying not to cry.
Okay, so I cut his head off with my great axe.
Okay.
And that is a 9 to hit. Does that hit?
You still hit him, actually.
Oh, okay.
He
And
put
I
his
got-
guard down. And
I
That's
got
some real
11
squishy
damage.
AC right there.
yeah. So you just clean off his head. And with the force of you knocking off his head flies off and crashes into another person in the mob.
And he dies?
Knocks them out.
Oh, damn.
And now it is Sunny's turn.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Firebolt on the nearest hostile person.
Hostile to you or hostile in general?
Hostile to me.
Okay.
Okay,
Because Bear is quite hostile, but he's kind of helping me a lot right now, so I don't want to cast Firebolt on him.
As I was saying, he's the nearest hostile person. Okay. So there's yeah. So you see this guy who seems to be in this apron, and he has oven mitts on for some reason, and he's carrying a bow staff. But he's the closest hostile person to you.
All right, hold on. My thing is freezing. I got a 19 to hit,
Definitely.
and my computer is freezing right now. So I'm going to have to roll damage manually.
Actually, you rolled damage.
Oh, I did? Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's not showing me.
You
What's
got a
the-
9.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so you set this guy on fire, and the only thing that lasted was his apron and his oven mitts.
Well, I guess they're really good quality then.
They're fucking fantastic.
So after that I say, run away, or fear more of the unicorn curse.
All right, I want you to do intimidation with disadvantage for stumbling.
So what I'd like to do is use my Tides of Chaos ability to change that to advantage.
Okay.
Nice, I got a 22.
All right, so you scare the fuck out of all of them, and they all start running towards Rain's direction, and they see the other dead bodies popping up near Rain's feet.
I don't know how they got there.
Yeah, it's a surprise to everybody. And so, Rain, you have these guys who are running past you, and you have all these opportunities to attack them.
Oh, I take them all.
You take them all, okay. So as each individual runs past you,
How many are there? Like 2, 3?
at this point, there's 5 trying to run past you.
Question: if I got rid of them all,
Yes?
is there anyone who's gotten away yet?
No.
Okay, then yeah, they're all gonna die. So that's 5 attacks.
Yep, 5 attacks.
22 on the first one. They're all gonna take a minimum of 6 damage.
Sure.
Do they die on 6, or do I need to roll higher?
Probably should roll higher.
That one's 10. Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
So one's
You just
dead.
You stab him in the chest, and his lungs fill up with blood.
Does an 11 hit?
It does, actually. These are just like regular civilians. They're not in like armor of any kind.
Then the next one takes 14 damage.
You somehow cleave off his head with your rapier.
Natch 20.
Okay.
He takes 20.
You just pierce a...
There you go. There's a 1.
Yeah, okay. So you, besides the one, with the nat 20, you just sort of stab...
Oh, hold on. That didn't register for some reason.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, it did. It did.
Okay. So you rolled a nat 1, and you sort of slip on the blood of your victims and miss one guy. And he's trying to run, and actually I'm going to roll a dex save for him. He slips in the blood also, and you get another opportunity.
Okay. I don't know how many are left. That hits 9 damage, and there's one more.
Yeah, I think it's one more.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool.
So
They're all dead.
they're all dead. We're all dead. So you murdered pretty much everyone. There's about maybe 5.
I would argue that it was self-defense.
I would also argue that it was...
You're correct. You're correct. You rightfully vanquished your foes. There's about 5 of them left, sort of huddled, crying and trying not to die, and just saying, "We're sorry, Mr. Unicorn Man. We
there's still more left? I thought I killed them all.
You killed all the ones who are running. These are the ones who decide to succumb." And they're just like, "Please spare us, oh merciful Unicorn Man. We just wanted your blood so we could, harvest you for money."
Well, then, your punishment shall be to put all of your money on the ground in front of me and your bags, and then go back to town. And tell everyone not to mess with the curse of the unicorn.
All right, roll intimidation with that.
All right. I got a 9.
They're still terrified. Actually, you have advantage because of how terrified they are, so roll it again.
Okay. All right, I got a 16.
Okay, yeah, they're fucking terrified, and they just start throwing as much money as they have just right in front of you, and they throw their bags, and then they start running past Rain. So, Rain...
Do I need to just keep rolling? Can I just say they die? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you kill them, or...
oh yeah, I just straight up murder them. I'm like...
So, they have all been vanquished after, looting themselves for you and throwing all of their valuables in front of Sunny. And At this point, the battle is over. And then you hear a voice coming from the woods. So I'm not going to say anything because I'm down for murder and everything, but you should probably not do that on a public road.
It was self-defense.
Right. Okay.
Wait a minute, who's talking?
And you see this guy comes out and he goes, "Sorry, let me introduce myself. My name is Lamond."
Does he look like God?
No, he doesn't, actually.
Oh, okay, good.
He looks sort of like Mr. Clean. Which
Well-
some people say is God, but that's, it's a matter of perspective.
Okay.
But the major difference is he's not wearing all white. He just has the same facial structure and the ear piercing and the white eyebrows. And he's bald. He goes, sorry. I'm I guess the best word to say this is I'm an adventurer. And I'm searching for a certain person on orders from the king. And I need help in slaying this person. Would
Do we get money?
Say that again?
Do we get paid?
Yeah, sure. I'm not stupid.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool.
We've dealt with a lot of stupid people today.
I understand. Now, you guys are a team, right? Because you had such a great... you guys work so well together. Like, the unicorn tricked them into leaving all their money. Then you just fucking murdered them. I'm sorry, self-defended against them once they were leaving. And the bear is just scary in general. I mean, I've never seen a bear use a great axe myself. I thought they were scary enough without a great axe. So, do you guys, do you have a team name or anything?
We are... I want to go farmers so badly.
We are farmers.
Dun, 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 dun. I go, we are... No. We are the turtles. There we go.
Wait.
Turtles?
Turtles.
Okay.
What are your guys' names, by the way? I said my name, but none of you guys introduced yourselves.
Oh, well, my name is Sunny.
Okay, fitting.
My name is Kun.
Okay, and Bear, what's your name?
My name is Bear.
Okay,
I would like to do an insight check on Lamond.
sure, go for it.
All right, I got a 13.
Based on everything he said, he's not lying to you, but you can tell he's leaving out details.
So, how far away is he?
He's about... Well, you backed up, so he's about 50 feet away from you. He's, right in front of Kuhn.
Oh, so he's on the other side. Okay, so I start approaching him, but I'm, glaring at him. And I go, what else is there that you're not telling us?
Roll intimidation.
14.
Okay. So you see Lamond just stares you back and stares back at you.
You staring at you.
I swear. He stares you back.
He stares you back in the frontal area.
So he stares back at you, and you just, you feel this sort of chilling sensation as you look deep into his eyes. And he goes, "Now, Sonny, we just met. Do you want me to tell you everything at this point?"
Well, yeah, I just asked you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Pretty much, one of the dukes was recently murdered by the wizard's wife. And the wizard So we killed the wizard's wife, and now the wizard's on the rampage, and we need some people who are able to go kill a wizard. Now, I honestly don't kill a lot of things. I'm more of a nice guy, despite my demeanor. But
I thought you said you were wanted for murder.
no, I didn't say
He's
that.
fine with wonton murder.
Yes, I'm fine with wonton murder.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
wanted
I
for
thought
murder.
you said you were wanted for murder. I didn't hear you correctly. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever had someone introduce himself? Hey, I'm Jimmy. I'm wanted for murder.
Well, that's what I thought you said.
I see.
That seems
I
like
think
an
I
appropriate
now
thing to
understand-
say if you stumble upon 3 guys that just killed a bunch of people.
That's also
Oh.
fair.
I thought it was going to be like
Brings
a
up
sex
your-
offender thing where you have to tell people.
Hi, my name's Jim.
I'm a murderer.
I just moved in down the street. I'm wanted for murder.
Now, anyways, will you guys help me killing this wizard? I'll give you like lots of gold.
I mean, I'm a wild animal. Gold is actually not that useful to me.
I'll give you golden apples.
Golden apples?
Yes, they're enchanted apples.
Well, that sounds delicious.
They're supposed to help one's magic, apparently.
Oh. I want to do another insight check.
Okay. And Bear, did you want
I
to?
got a 5.
Everything he says sounds like it's the words of God. There's not a hint.
All right.
There's no hints of any lies coming from him.
Well, if these two are gonna go with you, I guess it would be fine for me to follow. These two are good eggs in my book.
Oh, good. All right. Well, here, you guys come with me, and I'll show you the way.
A wonderful world of imagination.
All right.
That's right.
So before we walk off, I turn to address Kuhn and Sunny, and I say, "You have both proven yourself capable warriors. I respect you now."
All right.
Well,
Couldn't
thank
debating
you for
where to
saving
stab
my life.
people.
What? I didn't hear what either of you guys said.
I'm debating whether or not to stab people.
Well,
And I just turned back to Bear and I said, "Well, thank you for saving my life."
that's very touching and all, but we got places to go. You guys ready? Do we want to take the honey from this house?
Yeah, so I go
Yes.
in the honey vault.
All right, and I say to him, "Hey, can you do me a favor and put that money in some of those bags, and then take a rope and
Oh no, I've
tie
already
it
collected
around
it
me so we
all.
can carry it."
I've already
Like
collected it
area?
all.
So once you look back at where the money is, you see it's already gone.
Oh, okay.
And you see Kuhn's bag is much thicker than it was before.
I go, "Hey, Kuhn, can I have some of that money? Like, can you or at least give me like one of those bags so I can have it around my shoulder, and that way I can have some of it if we're going to be
You're
going
an
on adventures."
animal. I mean, you can always ask later for money. I'll give you a good deal.
I just asked you right now.
Yeah, I'll give you a good deal.
Well, what's the deal?
We'll discuss that at a later date.
Oh, how much do you weigh?
Like 100 pounds, 50 kilos.
100 pounds? Do you want to ride me?
You're very small.
Sure,
that's very
I'll get you stuff if you let me ride you.
Yeah, that's you're light enough.
Okay, yeah, that works.
All right.
Yeah, I know the jokes, and it's totally fine.
All right. So you guys gather all the honey, and Kuhn is now riding Sunny, and Lamond is leading the way. And you see, at this point, I want you guys to do a perception check.
Quick question. Do we level up?
In a moment.
19.
Dirty 20.
5.
So, suddenly you see bear. You suddenly see there's this like very attractive looking bear, not that far away from you, and this sweet smelling of honey. And what do you do?
Do bears do mating calls?
I don't know enough about bears to say. Let's see what Google says. Do bears do mating calls?
There'd be something.
Sounds are grunts and tongue clicks used by mothers concerned for their cubs, and bears approach other bears to mate or play. So yeah, it's like just grunts and tongue clicks.
Okay.
We've learned a lot about bears so far.
Really? We're going to hear a lot more.
Like, I've probably learned more about bears from this than all of the camping trips I've ever gone on to.
Yeah. Welcome to Random Bear Facts. So
This is your host.
This is your host, Bear Barrington. All right, but anyways, so Bear, so you see this attractive bear sort of calling you over using grunts and clicks, and it smells like honey and has the scent of like some sort of like cheap perfume, like that smells of honey, and it's just something alluring about her.
How far away?
It's about 30 feet in front of you.
My bear instincts take over, and I start running towards the attractive bear.
All right, I want you to do a dex save.
I got a 13.
Okay, so your bear instincts also kick in, and you sort of jump out of the way as these massive, what looks to be like a mouth, clamps over this young bear, and suddenly you realize it was a Venus bear trap. and
I have questions. I have questions.
Raises more questions than it answers.
Yes, it's Lamont goes, "Oh yeah, be careful, bear. This forest isn't bear friendly." And that's where we're ending this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.